Welcome to this session of English classes by Nupur Roy. Today I will take up the chapter Subject and Verb Agreement. Now, if you do not know the correct use of where to put which verb with a subject, you make mistakes. So to write correct English, you have to know the rules how it goes, that which verb should be used with which subject. So subject here you see is he is playing. Is the verb and playing. They are playing. Now see it's changing. The verb is and are changing. Now what are the rules we will see. Here you see next is the subject and verbs must agree in number. That is, the verb is written according to the subject, that whether it's a singular subject or plural subject, and there are certain rules also which have to be learnt here. Now, number one, if the subject is singular, very simple, the verb must be singular too. So here the example is she is a good girl. So here you get that she is a singular verb. She is a singular subject. She is a good girl. Now the next rule you see, if the subject is plural, the verb must also be plural. They are good students. Now they is a plural subject, so the verb is also plural. But it does not happen every time. There are certain rules also which we will see as we move forward. Number third example you see. Two or more singular subjects joined by and take a plural verb. Now, if there are two or more singular subjects, now here one is Robert and the other one is Sam. Two subjects are there. So here you can get Robert and Sam, two or more singular subjects, are brothers. Okay, so the verb is are brothers. The two subjects, Robert and Sam, has been used and it is therefore said are brothers. Next, the fool, a fool and a fool and his money. Now two subjects. A fool is there and his money. Two subjects are there. So here you see a fool and a fool and his money. Therefore, the verb is are, because there are two or more singular subjects. Fool is one subject and his money is another subject, and the verb is are. Now, next one. When two subjects joined by and, again same thing. When two subjects joined by and is expressing one idea. Two subjects are there and they are joined with and they express one idea. The verb is always singular. Now you see here. Rice and curry. Now here, learners, you make a mistake. Rice and curry is my favorite dish. Now rice is a subject, curry is a subject. They are joined by and, isn't it? They are joined by, sorry, they are joined by and therefore they are joined by and. Now here the verb is. Why? Because they are giving one idea, that is rice and curry together you eat. It is my favorite dish. That is giving one idea. Now next one you see, bread and butter. So bread and butter. Bread is different. Now here bread is different and butter is also different. Bread is different, butter is different. So here what you do is again bread and butter are together taken in breakfast. Bread and butter together, it gives one idea, one dish, one type of menu, you can say. Bread and butter is a good breakfast. I hope you are understanding. Rice and curry, though they are different subjects, but they are giving one idea. Therefore, the verb is always singular. Here, bread and butter is always good for breakfast. That is giving one idea. All right. Next, you see. Number 4th rule. When two subjects joined by and, sorry, this is the same thing. One idea, the verb is singular. That is the same. Number 5. Now there is a little difference here, you see. When two subjects, singular subjects, joined by and, they refer to same person or thing, the verb is in the singular. When they refer to same person or thing, when they are referring to same person or thing, all right, so they are referring to same person or thing. My friend, two singulars, two subjects, so and guide, that is the my friend who is also my guide, you have to put a singular subject. That is when two singular subjects joined by and, they are referring to the same person, then you are putting a singular verb. Now suppose the sentence was my friend and, suppose it was my friend and my and the guide are dead. Okay, it will be are dead because two. Or you can take in this way also, that you can, one second, you will understand better in this way. Here you see, if the article is used once, the two nouns refer to the same person. The two nouns are referring to the same person. If the article is used once, the two nouns are referring to the same person or thing, the verb will be singular. But if the article is used twice, means two times, then the two nouns refer to two different people or things and the verb used is again plural. Now here you see this sentence, if it was the principal and director, all right, director, I hope you can understand, then in this case it would have been is present. That is the person who is the principal as well as who is also the director, he is present. But if there are two articles, the principal and the director, that is denoting two people, so the principal and the director, in that case your verb becomes are. I hope learners you have understood. Once more I repeat. If two singular subjects joined by and, they are referring to same person, then it is always singular verb. If the article is used once only, then also the verb will be singular. Of two nouns, then the verb will be singular. For example, the principal and director is present. Only once the article the is used. Now, but if the article is used twice, means two times, then those two subjects become two persons and the verb also becomes plural. So the principal and the director are present. Next we do number 6. Now learners, if you don't understand, please write in the comment box so that I can further explain in some other session. If two singular nouns joined by and are preceded by each or every, the verb used is singular. So here it says that when two, all right, when two or when two singular nouns joined by and, right, and it's preceded means comes before by each or every, then the verb is always singular. Each boy and girl, now don't confuse that there are two, each is used, this is the rule here, agreement of the verb, each is there, each boy and girl was, singular verb. Every man works for the good of his cause. So this is a singular. Every man works for the good of this cause. This is a, now works, don't take it as plural. This is a singular verb. Works, makes, writes, loves, they are singular verb. Each boy and girl was given a storybook. I'll give you one more. Each boy and girl in the class is good in studies. So is because each and every boy and girl in the class is given a storybook. Understood? So each and every, wherever they are, you have to use a singular verb. Next, a collective noun. Now, this is very easy to understand. A collective noun. Now, collective noun means what? You can take army. Army is a collective noun. Jury. Jury means a group of judges make a jury. Then you are always using a singular verb. For example, army is very strong. So here army is a collective noun and the verb here will be always is. The committee. Now committee will always is what? Collective noun. Suppose you write committee. Now committee is a collective noun. Now sorry, this is a collective noun. So you can make the committee is active. The puja committee is very active. There are many members in the committee. But since it is a collective noun, you will put a singular verb. The jury is finally complete. Now, what is this jury? Jury is a collective noun. Army is what? Collective noun. But therefore, the verb is always singular. But there is a note here also that when the members of the class are considered individually, the verb must be plural. The members. Suppose the jury means collected, all the judges in one group is jury, is finally complete. That is the election or the some kind of work they are doing together is finally done. Suppose the members, the jury were, that is the judges in the jury were divided. So this will also become a plural word. Now this is a verb, plural verb. Were divided because of its members are denoted here. The jury were divided in their opinions. Now the number 8 rule. When a plural noun denotes a quality of something or quantity of something as a whole, the singular verb is used. For example, last month you were eating mangoes, no? So you can write here the quality of the mangoes. As a whole, the quality of the mangoes, what you are writing is good. Now quantity, 20,000 rupees is, you don't say are given. The quantity and quality is mentioned as a whole, the singular verb is used. Isn't it very simple when you know the rules? But keep revising for the correct writing correct English. Next, the following nouns which are plural in form, they look plural, but they always take a singular in meaning and they generally take singular verb. For example, you see that this is appearing plural. Now dynamics. Now now here you see dynamics, mathematics. Mathematics is hard. Physics, electronics, mums. All these are appearing plural, but they are giving singular idea. Billiards. All right. So billiards. Here you see news. This is a separate verb. Economics. So all these appear plural in form, but they are meaning is generally takes singular. Mathematics is. No news is. Mumps is. All right, mumps is a common disease among children. So I hope you remember that these certain words which look plural but their meaning is singular, they are always having singular verb. Now the next rule is when two subjects are joined by. When the two subjects are joined by as well as or with, etc., the verb agrees with the first in number. So etc. you can take along with, as well as, with, along with. All right, then you are always using the verb will agree with the first in number. That is here, that is first in number means first subject. Manish as well as you is at fault. Now this is going, this is going according to the first subject. So this will be going according to the first subject. So is actually, it is going with this subject is the verb. The king with all his sons. Now this is plural, but the verb will go according to the first. So these are the few rules. There are many more, but these are the most important and common ones. So learners, I hope you understand these rules and adopt these tricks. Then you will never write wrong English, never speak wrong English. So if you really like my channel, please follow me and subscribe, and you will be hitting the bell button so that you get all the updates. So see you soon in my next update.